I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. With the exception of central and eastern Nebraska, chances for rain and a few thunderstorms continue to increase this afternoon, especially across northwest Kansas. As low pressure moves across the southern plains, the most likely time for scattered showers and thunderstorms is this evening through tomorrow afternoon. A few showers may linger into Thursday. Far southern Nebraska and northern Kansas are where most of the rainfall is expected, with totals of a tenth to a half inch. Areas along and north of I-80 can only expect trace amounts and could be missed entirely. After highs mostly in the 70s this afternoon, our daytime highs bottom out tomorrow and range from the upper 50s to the mid-60s over northern Kansas and to around 70 in Nebraska. Dry weather returns for Thursday night through early next week when a ridge of high pressure builds onto the plains. South winds increase for Mother's Day and Monday with low pressure tracking across the northern plains. Highs rebound to around 80 for Friday through the weekend and the mid to upper 80s by Monday. That warm trend continues in the long-term forecast. Nebraska and Kansas temperatures Mother's Day through May 19th remain warmer than normal. Nebraska and Kansas rainfall early next week is predicted to be near normal before an outlook of above normal rainfall the late half of next week through May 19th. Soil temperatures at 7 this morning and 4 inches deep in nearly all of Nebraska and Kansas, mostly in the low 50s. Soil temperatures were as high as the mid to upper 50s from Lincoln into southeast Nebraska, along with southwest Kansas. Key weather factors the markets you're watching include the southern and eastern U.S. expecting more heavy rain, great planting progress in much of the Midwest, and China and Australia with dryness concerns. Wet weather across the southern U.S. gradually builds eastward and lingers through the weekend or beyond in the southeast. 5-day rainfall could reach 1 to 3 inches across the southern half of the plains and 4 to 8 inches in the central Gulf Coast. Rain totals of 2 to 4 inches or more should be observed in the southeastern U.S., extending as far north as Georgia and South Carolina. Waves of rain from Kansas southward through Thursday help decrease the drought, but much of Nebraska remains drier where drought is building. Little or no rain falls the next 5 days in the Midwest and far west. The northern plains and nearby areas experience unusual warmth this weekend, with temperatures approaching or reaching 90. This past week, all Midwestern states, with the exception of Missouri, achieved double-digit corn planting progress, led by Nebraska at 29%. Nebraska's overall corn planting progress is at the halfway mark, which is up from 21% the previous week. Australia is forecast to see very little rain in the next 2 weeks, which could start to be an issue for wheat and canola establishment. The North China Plain is drying, and rain through the next week is only expected to be mostly light, which could hurt heading to filling wheat and corn and soybeans that are emerging. In Argentina, scattered rain this week may disrupt corn and soybean harvest, but improve soil moisture for wheat planting, which should start soon. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.